do not have love, we are nothing, which is true. Our love began with God. After he had fashioned the first man, he declared, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make him a helper fit for him." Two to fit together. The point is, both man and woman, Dan and Sarah, need a counterpart, completing each other, corresponding to each other, a companion, a suitable companion. So that when you see each other, you might exclaim, "This one at last." So that forever this one here, this companion, will be there so the other will not be alone. Dan, when Sarah isn't patient and kind, love her anyway. Sarah, when Dan is jealous, love him anyway. And of course, love isn't rude, but sometimes you can be rude to each other. That is not love. Love each other anyway. Of course, love rejoices in truth. But sometimes the truth can be tricky. Sometimes the truth is, I was wrong. And not saying so is just like lying. Love is not self-seeking, but sometimes the game or a show on TV is the only thing that you want. Please remember that when love does not look like love, have it for each other anyway. And remember the no-dig rule. Protect each other's secrets from the world. Hide each other's flaws from the world. Sarah, your friends don't get to know his secrets. Love is not a resounding gong. And Dan, your friends don't get to know her secrets. Love is not a clashing cymbal. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. And that seems like an awesome responsibility for a newly married couple. Tough to fulfill. But Paul's not talking about romantic love like Romeo and Juliet, Sarah and Dan. If love is to fulfill its promise and endure, that love must include the love of three, you and God. Dan and Sarah, have you come here to enter into marriage without coercion, freely and wholeheartedly?
I have.
Are you prepared as you follow the path of marriage to love and honor each other for as long as you both shall live?
I am.
Are you prepared to accept children lovingly from God and to bring them up according to the law of Christ and His church?
I am.
I, Dan, take you, Sarah,
to
to be my wife.
be my wife.
I promise to be faithful to you
I promise to be faithful to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love you
to love you
and to honor you
and to honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
I, Sarah, take you, Dan, to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life. Kiss your brow. Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Wimber.
The day that Sarah was born, I was so nervous. Nervous that this little human being would be fragile. But when I saw her and held her and felt her awesome presence, she assured me that everything was going to be all right. I have learned to trust the goose and her judgment. On a soccer field, on a basketball court, I trust her confident, willful judgment, her leadership, and her presence. The day I first saw Sarah look into Dan's eyes, I trusted and understood that she loved this man, believed in him, knew that she could count on him. Dan, our family has been blessed to know and love you. But even if we did not know you and love you, even if we had just met you, even if we did not know how warmly your family has embraced our daughter, even if we did not know how happy you have made her and continue to make her, we would know that you are very special because Sarah has chosen you. At some point, several years ago, I received one of Sarah's awesome cards or notes. Sarah is famous for long, awesome notes. In it, she gave me the incredible compliment of calling me her best friend. Gina and I have always tried to be parents to our children first and friends second. So the compliment was certainly not lost on me. So would everybody raise a glass? A thank you to Sarah and Dan's friends and family who journeyed from near and far. A thanks to Tom and Brenda, our daughter's adoptive parents. And to Sarah and Dan. These are the days you'll remember. Cheers.
For those of you who have not met, my name is Kristen, and Sarah and I have been friends for almost 15 years. We've known of each other for many more, but I would never have claimed that terrifying redhead running down the St. John soccer fields that the tall guy in the head-to-toe tie-dye called Goose any sooner. And probably the weirdest start to a friendship there ever was, Sarah and I became actual friends because my parents were sick of driving me to all corners of the earth freshman year. One day my mom handed me the Naric's Buzz book and said, "You should be friends with this girl, she lives really close." Sarah and the entire Woody family have been stuck with me ever since. No matter where we are going or what we are doing, whenever Sarah arrives, literally I'll be standing outside and she'll pull up to my driveway, I immediately receive a text that says, "Here." Seriously, every single time. Sarah was here at 6:30 weekday mornings right after we turned 16, blasting awful mixed CDs as we carpooled to Naric's because we finally had our license and we could. Sarah was here when we pretended to be cool visiting our friends in the zoo, and she was here when we decided that it was a brilliant idea to give speeches about our moms in front of our entire senior class at Mother-Daughter Brunch. We stood there and bawled the entire time. Sarah was here for awful New Year's Eve parties year after year. Sarah was here the Tuesday night before we left for college. I was leaving from Mizzou and Sarah to Xavier. She came and picked me up from my parents, got an old dance bag out of her bedroom closet, opened up her water bottle, and poured us shots of some unknown alcohol that the neighbor had snuck her. I remember sitting on the Woody's kitchen floor while Sarah provided a lesson on how to properly take shots. Dan, Sarah is always here, and you are so lucky because she will always be here for you, no matter what the world decides to throw your way. I am very sure of it. And to my very best old friend, I wish nothing but a lifetime of absolute happiness for you. You so deserve it, and I'm confident that you have found just that in Dan. Dan and Sarah, I cannot wait to watch your love story unfold. Just don't think that you've gotten rid of me just yet. Now, if everyone would help me and raise your glass in a toast to my very best old friend, the beautiful bride and her handsome groom. Cheers.
I think a lot of it has been said in the past couple nights. Sarah has really immersed herself in our family through the whole Michigan trips. I think the three of us, we put up some spooky presentations, and she has stuck around through the worst of it and even joined in at certain points. And super excited to have her join the family here. and just wanted to raise a toast to Dan and Sarah, a love that is deep as Walloon Lake and longer than any Musketeers NCAA run.
So growing up, Dan was the older brother that really felt more like a twin brother. A best friend, or a roommate of 20 years, a best friend of 27 plus years. Dan's the reason that I am the man I am today. I'll let you decide if that's a compliment or not. But all joking aside, he's always been by my side, has always been there to push me to be a better person, a better brother, a better friend, whether he knew it or not. Sarah has embraced our family, kind of embraced a sister-like role within our family. She brings about a caring, a compassionate, a positive attitude in really everything that she does with us, everything that she does in life. Truly, I truly couldn't be happier for these two. It's so blatantly obvious that they belong together with one another. Since the very beginning, their relationship has seemed absolutely effortless. The way they understand each other, the way they appreciate each other, there's zero doubt in anyone's mind that they were made for one another. And then there's one person in particular, this story that I look back on that this person in particular truly felt strongly about them. A couple years back, as Dan and I were sitting by my Grandpa Cheeseman's bedside on one of his final days with us, there was quiet in the room, and Grandpa leaned into Dan and said, "Dan, you better put a ring on that girl's finger." You know, even Grandpa knew that there was something special there. And you know, despite him not being with us today, I know he's looking down on us, smiling and probably saying, "Well done, Daniel," as he kind of did in his gruff voice. But Dan and Sarah, I wish you guys both a lifetime of happiness, Ramondo's Pizza, and street-side craft beer. I truly couldn't be happier for you both, and I love you both tons. So let's raise a drink and cheers to Dan and Sarah Wimberg.